Hello friends, uh, welcome to my channel. This is the Queen of Wands, and today we'll be doing a twin flame reading for uh, from Gemini for the month of April, from now till the end of month of April. And we're gonna be using the Romantic Angels Oracle cards, and then we're gonna proceed with the Psychic Tarot card. Okay, let's just get them ready. All right. Okay, so let's see the energies for Gemini for April 2019. I hope you guys had a nice weekend. I certainly did. And oh my God, you guys, look at that. Soulmates. All right, so yes, this is your soulmate. So from the beginning of the reading, you guys, and Gemini, every time I think of them, I think of the twin flame connection, a soul connection, right? It's like one soul that, for whatever reason, it's split in two. So it's almost as if you're calling your soulmates in some ways, and you feel their presence. You've never met them yet, you feel that there's like your other half is somewhere out there. So that's what Gemini is feeling right now. And Gemini is made of two individuals made of the same soul. It's just that they came to the planet Earth and they were reborn separately, right? On different bodies, each one had their own life. So the story of the soulmates is that they have continuously met one another in different lifetimes, and there was something always there, like a memory, reminding this person that I've met this person somewhere else, in another planet, in another life. Every time, in each lifetime, you feel like you've known this person before. So apparently they say twin flames, once they meet the final stage of the final lifetime, they stay together and they end that cycle together. So in this lifetime, once they meet, they're gonna be united once and for all, without this cycle repeating itself over and over again. So apparently this is a confirmation saying that Gemini, you have met the one, and if you are in a separation right now, don't worry, don't panic, because this connection is meant to stay, and this union is meant to happen in this lifetime. So whether you're 30 or 40 or 50 or 60, what I'm saying is that if whatever is left in your life for the next, let's say, I don't know, 30, 40, 50 years ahead of you, it comes a point that you're going to meet this person and you're going to be together. That's for sure. So, I'm saying that it's going to happen. If not now, it's going to happen. In this planet, in this lifetime, it's going to happen. You're going to meet this person. So, yeah, that's a beautiful. All right. I think this is flipping too. This could be the one. You already met the romantic partner you seek. So it's saying that you probably, for some of you, you have already met them. And it's just a matter of time figuring out. For some of you, maybe you're not sure, is this the one? But you see the similarities. You see your soul connection. You see that you recognize this person from a soul level. That you look at them, you're not sure who this person is, but you're like, oh my God, I feel like I've known this person for a long time. For some of you, it's been a while and you already confirmed to yourself and you have found the signs and the synchronicities and everything that that this is the person that you've been looking for, because everything matches. Everything is like you're the same, goods and bads, you're the same. And that's what causes sometimes some friction, because it's hard to balance out. It's like a mirror effect, right? You, there's side of you that mirrors back at them, and it bounces back at you, you know, and you don't want to see that, because yeah, nobody wants to face the ugly side of themselves, right? And the same with them. They see things in you that they never wanted to see in themselves, but then it reflects back to them. Anyway, and that's how you know they're the one, because you can't let go. With all those wrongs and undoings, you just can't let go. When they tell you that you got to let it go, well, you can't. It's if by you giving up and let it go, you're giving up your own soul. You're giving up hope. You're giving up living life. You're giving up, you're surrendering. You just, you don't care of living life anymore. That's hope. Is this person, the soul of this person. Hope comes from within, and you both have this hope, because the light you've been carrying all this time is the hope to finally meet that the other half. Yes. If that hope dies, it dies with you too, and it dies with them. Hope is light. You know, hope in some of the tarot cards, actually in the psychic cards, hope is considered to the star. The star, you know, which is it's a form of wish and desires, and wishes, dreams come true. And the palm of the hand of this woman carrying hope, and with this light coming from the hand. It's like a wish. It's just wishing upon the star. It's a bright light sent from. It's a divine guidance, divine light. It's special. Hope is so special. It's a soul ascending from above to the planet Earth. You too are hope for humanity. You cannot give up hope, because then humanity dies just like that. Without hope, but we can't go on. So, and that's what this confirms, that you haven't given up hope, because once you find one another, that's what keeps you going. Okay? All right. This is so beautiful. I'm so happy for you guys. I'm going to just keep it here. You can take a look at it after. And let's just start with a psychic tarot card. What are we dealing with here? Gemini. Okay. Today was kind of hot. Okay, Gemini, almost there. And let's see. Oh. Let's just... We got the 8 of air, so the 8 of swords, okay, which is fears, entrapment. It's mental anguish, it's anxiety, it's self-imprisonment. We're dealing here with yeah, there is that element of Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius here. And we got Judgment card. Yeah, powerful cards. Apparently, some lessons are coming up to the surface. One of you have gone through some major transformations, and it was almost like self-imposed entrapment in order to feel the pain and to release and to purge it once and for all. Now, somebody feels major guilt for their actions, and they feel entrapped. They've been cornered to some degree, either by choice or by imposed circumstances. With the judgment cards, it's about karma. It's you sow what you reap, right? And you reap what you sow. So I think that's the right way to say it. Sorry. But it means that um, what goes around comes around. Like whether it's done consciously or unconsciously, God has a way of turning things around in a way that you have no choice but to learn the lesson. It puts you on your knees in a way that you know there's no way you can ignore it. Some people, they hide because they want to ignore the way they feel and the way they sense things. Karma. They don't believe it. They think that, they can play the game of running away from responsibilities. They can just pretend that things never happened. It's an illusion, right? But with the karma here, judgment is represented by Pluto in Scorpio. So there's a lot of depth there. It's the awakening. It's the judgment day. It's the wake up call. It's the sacrifice. It's the repenting for your actions. Now on the other side, because it's like a blockage, like karma is also mean, okay, what happened, but who is willing to forgive here, right? Who is willing to forgive? Because judgment card means also things happened. Are you going to keep holding grudges? Have you both learned the lesson, right? And somebody needs to forgive, because this is how I see judgment card. It's not just about, oh, you did me wrong, now it's going to happen to you. Nobody does things in a way that purposely hurts somebody. Because if you do that, then karma is going to go back in circle again. It's going to happen to you back again. God knows when things are done purposely to hurt somebody. But when they're done from a place of genuinely making you facing the truth and the situations, so you learn from it and you grow spiritually, then you get rewarded. You start seeing the light, right? Somebody feels ashamed from their actions and they're stuck, and somebody needs to forgive, okay, and give an end to this karmic cycle of punishment. Okay, that's important, because judgment card is about that. It's about forgiveness and learning the lessons and moving on and letting go. And in order for things to heal, there is the need to forgive either oneself, or somebody has to forgive the other, or it can be both. It takes two to tango, right? Yeah. And I think a person is willing to forgive when they have forgiven themselves and they heal themselves too. That's what else do we have here? Let's see. Let's take this card. Oh, wow. Patience and planning. We got the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is about expectations, but also slowly building those pillars, and having a plan how to come across this situation. You see, we got rain here a bit, if you see it, and then snow, kind of, and then we have some leaves, like autumn leaves, and then the sun right on top here, like seven chakra, crown chakra. It's like you got to go through all the turbulences. It takes time. It might take up to 7 months or 7 years. And on the seventh day, yeah, the seventh day, let it be light. Okay, the sun. He created the world. So this is saying that time will heal everything. Yes. This is saying that somebody is gonna there's somebody is gonna offer a proposal or some idea for truce. Yeah, this is how I see it. It's gonna go in here. It's funny how it goes on the crown chakra, what crowns the matter, and the seven is like the crown chakra. It requires a lot of diplomacy, this situation, because it's becoming stagnant. I see here for you, Gemini, and it requires some shaking of the foundations, and that is the only way to do it is by opening up the gates of forgiveness and and having truce. You got to bring truce into the plate, not holding grudges. Yeah, there it is, victory, the Six of Wands. I mean, this is a powerful card. I see a bit of Leo and Virgo in this one. Right on the top of the cliff, he is using a trumpet to speak his truth with positive energy and pride. This is in the base of the matter. So it's funny because there is some contemplation here to make a move, physical move, and there is hope for successful achievement on this. It can be love, it can be personal, I don't know, career wise, but somebody hasn't given up hope of something positive to come out of this. Yeah, the Six of Victory. But it requires some balance with the six, and it requires balance within yourself first, okay, in order for success to be achieved. But some positive news will come to you. It's going to really make your day. That's what this card is saying. So let's get this one. Oh, another seven. Seven was seven. Now, the seven of cups, we have that in the past position. We have somebody that had a lot of choices. It says choose wisely. There is somebody who has too many distractions, or maybe a busy lifestyle, or too many people around. So there's options out there. And it can be also the way you felt or how this person make you feel. For example, they were always dictating you to be in a certain way or act in a certain way, or to behave and say something or detach, or there was always something, too many directions, or too many or this person was giving the attention to other people, and you felt abandoned or alone. You felt you didn't give the attention to you the way you should have gotten the attention. That's another way to see this card. For some reason, and that's why they feel like this. Yeah. they feel very unhappy, because when the chance was there to build a connection, and you probably try to make them see, and you see there's like his hands are open right in front of him to see the truth, and the answer was in front of the palms of his hands, was right in front of him. But there were too many directions, distractions. Okay, he couldn't see. And that what is destined is the two of you going in one direction, like two free birds or whatever these are, pelicans, or going towards the light. The idea is to have a free spirit, a free, the freedom to love unconditionally. You see, they're setting themselves free. They're free to choose what's right for them. But it should be chosen in a way that they take their path individually, but without being told which way to go. They choose individually, together, taking the same direction, towards the light, towards love, towards hope. This was in the past position. And this is the heart of the matter, right? That's what made them, maybe somebody really tried to make them see that there's a future here for the you two together. 7-7 is a powerful card of enlightenment and spiritual wisdom. Okay? It's a card of telling you that I've learned my lessons and now I know better. And but this person truly hurt you in the past. You never got the deserved attention and the respect. You had certain expectations too, that he was supposed to behave in a certain way. All these hands are acting a certain way, doing a certain way, or it could be them. They were always dictating you how to be, and to the point that you isolated yourself and they isolated themselves. So high expectations that were never delivered. Yeah, promises, the base of the matter. Sometimes the 6 of Wands is about over deliverance, over promises but never kept, expectations never achieved. That's what it is. You envision this person as somebody that truly would scream it to the top of his lungs and to the top of the mountains your name, and he never did that for you. And he always made you feel so cornered, and now they feel cornered for some reasons. So in the future, let's see, in the future. Oh my God, manifestation. Hey, this is the magician. A magician, what? Is ruled by the Mercury, by Mercury. Gemini is ruled by Mercury. Thank you very much. So magician in the future position is saying that now all these lessons that you've learned, now you got the power and the tools to make things happen. Magician is about not keeping things only on the spiritual level and just talking about it, because that's what magician is articulating, communicating your needs and your wants. But now you are given those 4 elements of air, water, fire, and earth. So groundiness, emotions, passion, desires, and the intellect. With the wisdom that you paired with the judgment card is saying now you can move forward and make it happen. There is some powerful manifestations coming up very soon for you, Gemini. All right? Maybe it's you that have the tools to make things happen, or is somebody else that is actually is moving forward with some good intentions. Let me see what else we got here. How do you see yourself? You see yourself as the light, as the sun. The sun is a very masculine energy. You see yourself as a person who has found enlightenment, who are very close to God, actually, I would say. It's a powerful card. You see yourself goal oriented, ambitious, clear mental clarity, okay? Somebody very passionate. We have the sun in Leo about this connection. You're very passionate and you carry the light and the hope. You feel that this is divinely guided. So you are letting yourself be guided by our Lord. Yes. That's what you see yourself. The sun. You have a mental clarity and you're very grounded. These two cards are powerful. We got the Magician and the Sun. We got Mercury and the Sun in Leo. Communication, very masculine energy. Action, manifestation. The Sun is about the self. You are really putting your focus on the self, and that's how you're gonna be manifesting by really improving yourself drastically. The Sun, it's about achieving what you want, and with the Magician, things will happen, is saying. So how people see you. Okay, this was the Four of Cups. It was in reverse. Usually the Four of Cups, it's a very stagnant and boring card. A person who actually is turned his back to the light and is forced to stay in the darkness. But this was in reverse. And just to remind you, the Four of Cups is in Cancer, which four is the four corners of the house, which is the heart of the matter and the soul, right? So we got the Sun in Cancer in reverse. So you're not stagnant here. You are carrying the light and you're very ambitious. It can be also professional goals. You are really having some major focus on career-wise or personal projects. This is a very very ambitious card, and here you're not just staying still. You are turning things upside down. You're not just staying still. You're working on yourself and you're really improving yourself considerably here. You have healed because this is not imposed. You're not letting yourself stay in the darkness. You did that work. That's why. Before, you were forcing yourself to stay in the darkness. It's like you didn't deserve to see the light. You did that. You isolated yourself emotionally so you could do the healing. It can be either them, but it can be you too. Now you're ready to go out there and conquer the world and face the world, because this is cards, that's what they say to me, that you're ready to face the world because you are strong now, mentally and emotionally. Okay, now what is your hopes and wishes? For hopes and wishes, what are you hoping? This wanted to come out. Oh, wow, look at that. Another Gemini card. You guys, this is the Ace of Swords. I mean, come on, guys. The Ace of Swords is all about truth. Again, like the Judgment card. You guys, there's a reason why you're a Gemini. I mean, you communicate your truth. You're sharp, you're direct, you cut through any deception. Okay? And you do that through the heart. You really are hoping for some form of communication, an honest communication and transparency and courage. Okay? This is an element of the moon in, I think it's a moon in Libra, it could be, or the moon in Gemini, I'm not sure. But it's saying that you are a very honest person and all you want is transparency and some things to be set straight and be direct and clear the air is the only way to clear the air, by communication. And you're ready for it. You're like, that's your hope. What is the outcome of this thing? Oh my God, you guys got the back card. You got the Three of Wands, which is, I mean, number 3 is like Aries, Taurus, and then we have Gemini, number 3. And the third house of Gemini, it's all about that's friends and family and siblings and people and communicating, being team, partnership, and alliances. Oh my God, this is the outcome. You want the outcome to start as friends. Yes. With this communication, you want to rebuild the basis of the friendship by truth. And that's how you start honest friendship. You know, even my twin used to say to me, we cannot be something else if we don't build a strong foundation, a friendship foundation, right? But it has to be built on truth and honesty, but it has to be on both parties. The honesty. So this bricks and these pillars that it takes a while over the years, all these efforts that you've two have put, it's building. Yes, I'm getting it now. All the years that go by, that show the bond and the strength of this friendship. Because this can be a platonic friendship at this point, if you two are not together. Yeah. 7 here. So there's no actual physical contact. Just the information and the communication, which is so present here in your element. You're just in your element with the Magician and the Mercury communication, the True Judgment card, strong spiritual awakening happening here, truth being spoken, and then right here, hopes and wishes, very Gemini element here, very strong. And what is saying that it took time and years to build what you two have, but it's unbreakable now. And this is what the outcome is. So it's very powerful. This friendship may be platonic, but it's long term. It's a lifetime commitment. This is how I see this. It's a lifetime commitment. Oh my God, you guys had some gorgeous cards. So, you know what? Let go of that expectations, because what you're getting out of this connection, it's a strong partnership that is meant to be, and it will be until the end of your days. You get? You see, it's your soulmate. This is meant to be. no matter how it looks now, your souls are interconnected. And every year that goes by, it just proves that you'll never forget this person. Never. It's a strong partnership, it's unbreakable. And time proves that. And it did. That's what you came to realize at this point. It took you a while, but here you are together. Look at that, the moon. We got the moon in Gemini here and in Libra. I mean, the moon in Gemini, in the third house of Gemini. And look, the duality here, the darkness and the light with the sun. You guys are like twin flames. What are you talking about? You are healing one another, so you can finally overcome all these pains and fears and disillusionment. Heal and purge the past. This is like forgiveness. This is major forgiveness. Something powerful is going to happen with the manifestation here. This is major healing and forgiveness and upgrading to the next level of the union. With the Three of Wands and the moon, it's like we got the moon here in Cancer, but we have it in Gemini, which is like finally speaking from the heart and having mental clarity and no fears. It's really powerful. Oh my God, you guys. I'm so happy for you. I just want to get one card from the Witch's Wisdom card. And we're gonna end it there. Oh my God, fire, passion. I mean, come on. With the Three of Wands, it's like you guys are on fire. Look at that. Passion, Miss Passion here. Thank you very much. Somebody who is a Gemini must have a lot of either Cancer, because I see a lot of Cancer and water element around here, and the sun, like Leo in it. It's a very passionate person that they get turned on by the power of the words too, the truth. And that's what they find fascinating maybe about you as a Gemini too. They find you so open and so grounded, okay? And everything you express, it comes from the heart, even though you are very on the head, but not necessarily. Gemini is surrounded by Taurus and Cancer, so they know how to integrate the earthy element with that soul, homey environment. They want security and stability, and they have a lot to give. Geminis carries both worlds, the mental enlightenment, the groundiness, earthy element, and also have, that homey soul searching, looking within for the answers. They wear their heart under their sleeve, okay? And when it's the right time, they are not afraid to show that. They just want honesty. That's their main thing. If you show honesty to them, they'll give you the world. And they're very loyal. Okay. So thank you so much, Gemini. And I'll see you on next month. We're on your May reading, okay? Take care.